start recording. It started recording on the screen. So it's your boy Cintron coming back at you with a reaction to a article. So you're gonna be seeing my screen and me minimized. You know, I minimize myself. I maximize others. All right, but you're looking at another Demon Slayer's list, and today we're looking at CBR, which I think Crunchyroll or something like that. Demon Slayer's best fights in anime so far, ranked 10 to 1. 10 to 1 odds, you know, not bad. I mean, we'll see. But let's get into all right, started with number 10. Tanjiro versus the Boulder. Yes, this was a good one, man. It was just as much. I mean, it was mental just as much as it was physical. And we got to see Sabito and your girl. I always forget her name. Who were ghosts, but we didn't know at the time. I thought they were coaching him along. So other people's that his sensei, Aradako. Dang, I forgot his name too. I thought that, he had graduated and that they were coming back to to visit. But yeah, I mean they pushed him hard, and then to master the technique to get the water breathing down, and the boulder was looking impossible to sight through, and he's like finally got it in, breathing in, breathing down, and like butter, But it was such a proud moment, a proud achievement, and 10 is fair, I think. Let's move on to the next moment. Tanjiro and Nezuko versus Giyu. Man, this was a desperate fight, bro. Like, first it was, her trying to fight, him trying to stave off Nezuko while trying to keep him from killing Nezuko. So it was like a topsy-turvy. You didn't, emotions all over the place. You don't know how to feel. And then, you pray Giyu gonna take her out because you already obviously see the boy's bad. But, Tanjiro, his desperation in this fight to not let his sister, be taken over, but to kind of prove himself, to Giyu in some sort of way. Like, it was just, it was like, had you on the edge of your seat, had you gasping for air, wondering what's gonna happen. It was, the initial episode, so, you're wondering. I think I want to say initial or episode 2. But yeah, from the onset, let you know what kind of series it's gonna be. It's just gritty, gully, scratch, bite, kick. Your boy Tanjiro, he was doing anything in this fight to get down with your boy Giyu and try to keep Nezuko from being slayed. Because later in the series, somebody might slay her. What I'm saying? Ah. All right. Anyways, good moment at number 9. Let's go to moment 8. Tanjiro and Nezuko versus Swamp Demon. Yeah, this is a fight that lets you know kind of what was up. Your boy finished his training. On set, he's going out and is going to prove himself. And then you find out a demon. And he's kidnapping girls. You like, oh, this dude looking kind of scary. He can just get in there, snatch you, and bring you to his world. He's like, well, he's like, bang, he bring you to the darkness. He's like, I don't know, man. He was kind of born in this, but ready for this. But Tanjiro proved with his water breathing that he's the perfect Demon Slayer to go against this dude. Water, no problem. Swamp, no problem. I can, slightly breathe or, whatever, but Demon thought he had an advantage. Nope. You should have checked his water, his breathing technique, what it was. Ain't no fire breathing. Ain't no wind, ain't no sand, ain't no snake. Beast. No, he is lightning. He is water, bitch. Your worst enemy. He's like, compatible. Like, orange juice and tomato juice. Well, I mean, not tomato juice, too thick. Like, orange juice and water. Ain't nothing in him. So, just it showed off the weird, showed off that Nezuko could be, competent in battle. Which, you gotta see, like, she's been asleep this whole time, kind of where is she at, she made no image training now, whatever, but, yeah. Like, it was a worthy fight. And showed that, Tanjiro, he's kind of strong. A little strong, All right, now let's go to moment number 7, the Drumhouse Arcs fight. And man, yeah, this was one. Like, I was nervous. I mean, because your boy was injured, he wasn't at 100%, and this is one of the 10, right? Or he was a former 10. and Demon, who looks even kind of formidable, flipping the house, like he's good. What's that show on House Flippers? They come in and wreck shop. They would have had a field day with this dude, and, he'd have been a horrible client to undertake. I don't like the room this way. Boom, flip the room, boom, flip houses, boom. He made a killing, or he would have got the business one of those. But yeah, it was a tough fight, for him to endure it, and had some compatriots. So I thought they were all gonna take on. They all split up. You're like, man, what the hell, man? Tanjiro ended up facing the dude basically by himself. So, and with some broken ribs, aching and bruising, being turned and tossed every which way. But he found a way to just get it done, which is what Tanjiro does, But this is a gut check fight. Like, you better bring it. You better, you're not gonna leave here. You can't, beat this dude. And it seemed to be not underestimating you, taking it easy on you, but something of that, something of the sort. But I like the testing of his character. He was like, ooh, it was scary. In moments, it was scary, man. It was touch and go for a little bit. All right, let's go to the next moment. 6, Inosuke versus Father Spider Demon. Yo, my boy Inosuke hurt and everything. His pride swelled up. It was like, nah, man, nah, son. I'm fighting for. I'm gonna push myself. And yeah, it said below it's a one-sided. It was one-sided. When he came at him and I thought he was gonna rise up. I'm like, nah, dude was kind of tough. And then he proved it by transforming a little bit more. I'm like, shit. I'm like, I was just scared. Don't kill my boy. Don't do me like that. Because he's stupid enough to to challenge and not back down. Know when he's beaten. That's one of his greatest weaknesses. Just overly confident and not knowing where his ability is. Because when he's facing with it now, he's either slaughtered or got the job done by grit alone. But he could use some sharpening the technique department. He needs to get more technical. So this was a good, humbling moment for him. But yeah, it was scary. It was scary. But when he flung him, he almost got, punched or whatever. I forget, punched or sliced. But Tanjiro stepped in and saved him. Even before they had their one-on-one. Man. That father was a beast. Giyu took him out like that, but if the Giyu didn't come, man. Tanjiro could have got with him, but Inosuke would have been done for. But yeah, he lost, and he crushed his throat for a little bit. And had him sad and sorry. I felt bad, man. His usual boastful self. Yeah. All right, next moment. Tanjiro versus the Hand Demon. Man, this is number 5 because, bruh, I was so effing heated. This demon had me he get under your skin. I wanted to lay hands on him, you know what I'm saying? This was one of the scariest moments in the early, onset because he knocked your boy out. You're like, oh man, Tanjiro, what's he gonna do to him? Is he gonna follow the fate of Urodaki's other? I got the name. Urodaki's other pupils. And you saw the way he slaughtered them. It just welled in with rage and anger inside you. That, you want this dude's head bad. You want it bad. And then Tanjiro, is he gonna be, this strike is gonna be deep enough? And obviously in this picture you can see that it was, but man, so scary. You find out you see him on the onset, on the scene. He's just walking. You're like, oh man, he had it his way. And he's loving it. No, man. So, one of the most intense, fight scenes. He's testing himself in his trial, but man, the boy said, he's not even supposed to, demons like that aren't even supposed to be in there, or at least so we thought, but he been alive that long and all this stuff. Oh, he lives just to torture Urodaki through killing his pupils, and he knows he can't get back. That's just so evil. So I had no sympathy, even though Tanjiro found it in his heart to have sympathy for this demon. No. Anyways, yeah. Next, Tanjiro Nezuko versus Susamaru and Yahaba. Yeah, this is an intense fight. Because it was looking a little hopeless at some points. Nezuko got knocked out of the fight. You know, like your boy and girl in the back was taken out, so it was kind of like Tanjiro versus these two. Nezuko brought her back a little bit, you know, when her leg, you know, healed. But then David with the arrows scaring me. And like, man, he's just like left, right, cross, like, man, nah. He was like Iverson, like man, you know. But like, it was just, you know, you wondering how he's gonna overcome. You know, they got that blood from you, but Muzan, like, leveled up, hit the dungeon a little bit, hit the weight room. But it was like 2 versus 1 kind of, you know, you're like, I mean, like, yeah, it was, you know, but I didn't trust Nezuko at this point as a competent fighter. She's stepping into her demonhood, so, you know, we didn't know where she stood on that platform. But I mean, when he got it done, he sliced your boy. He finally got that in. I was relieved as hell. Yeah, but it was a crucial fight and then Muzan came out and finished the girl out. I felt terrible for her, even given that she's a demon. But I felt for her. Not like that. All right, next Zenitsu versus Brother Spider Demon. I don't know how I feel about this from that 3. But yeah, it's you know, I'll put here, but I'll put Tanjiro's fight with Inosuke on here because it was scary a little bit. I'm like, this dude is just wow. What the hell is wrong with you? I'll put that like at 6, between 6 to 4. Not 4 too high. I would say 6 or 7. But Spider versus Brother versus the Spider Demon. I don't know, it was lit, but if Zenitsu's initial fighting on here, I mean, it was quick, but man, that was a hell of an introduction because we did not expect that. I mean, I kind of knew he would, you know, do this dude in, but it was beautiful though the way he slashed him, and because it was just transport. It was like Goku's. It reminded me of Goku's what do you call it? Ultra Instinct versus Kefla Kamehameha. He's like, catch me if you can, Kamehameha. Got your ass, man. But like, it was a hype ass fight. I mean, as far as the end of it, but Zenitsu, it was funny more than anything. Him running around like, I'm just drinking. What do I do, bitch? Like, Zenitsu his voice actor just has too much fun playing him. All right, moment 2. Tanjiro and Inosuke versus the Mother Spider Demon. I mean, it was intense. I wouldn't put it at number 2. I'll put it at 3 or I'll put it at 4 or 5, 4 or 5. But it just was like when she was breaking the Demon Slayer's neck. It was heart wrenching as far as like what she was doing to their core, and like the people like pleading help, and then she would just break their neck. Like, nah, man, she didn't deserve that. Tanjiro showed compassion on her, but I wouldn't have shown her compassion. Man, she deserved that. Like the way she just, you know, she treated them really like, like what she used them as puppets. And given her circumstances and everything, you feel bad for her, but he just gave her the gentle D. Fence. Like, nah, I would have smash. Alright, let's move on to number 1. Tanjiro and Nezuko versus Rui. Of course, you know, this is number 1. This was trending on Twitter worldwide, outside of the anime realm. This was a hype ass moment, and then the song didn't make it no better. It was just like, God, but I'm about to cry because I'm overly emotional. He's like, if I'm start spinning, I'm not gonna be able to finish her off. You gotta get her done, Tanjiro, man. You just like, just get it done. And then the next week, the 2 went out yourselves like, nah, I cut my own head off. You like, bruh. All right, but anyways, these are the fights. Anything on here that you would put in lieu of these, or any ones that they missed, comment below. I mean, I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I can't think of any fights besides the comedic ones. Had some squabbles on the side. Tanjiro jacked that one dude up for grabbing the little cute helpers to your boy, I forget the blind leader. Jacked him up. Some minor fights here that Muzan. It wasn't a fight really, but it was an encounter. But that moment isn't even on here. Maybe just I smell Burger King. Let's go get it. But anyways, let's get up out of here. The movie's coming, and the reason I'm doing the series, the movie's coming here in Japan in 16th, so I think next week. So man, I'm hyped. I'm gonna go see that bit Friday. I'm going to see that, so like, comment, share, and subscribe if you vibe.